Hi Aquarius, welcome to your powerful messages for June reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So basically, Aquarius, I'm just going to ask Spirit anything you need to hear right now. What is to come in June? If anything has already happened, why has it happened? If you need clarity on that, and this can impact any aspect of your life, love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So let's go ahead and begin your reading. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your life and what's happening, what's to come in June. And we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the messages and the energy for Aquarius. Interesting. So the first thing I saw was something arriving at your door. And I kind of felt that with Leo's energy. So if you're dealing with a Leo or have a strong Leo energy in your chart, I suggest checking out the Leo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But this felt more like, I don't know, like an unexpected gift. That's how it felt. Like Leo's, it was like they were waiting for it and it finally came. Yours was like, oh, I didn't know, what is this? Like, I didn't order this. Like, something unexpected, I kind of felt. And then I saw it was tied with like a red ribbon. So red may be a color you're wearing right now. Red's your favorite color or a color. Or even like some of you guys could wear like a red thread bracelet, red thread necklace or something like that. Could it possibly have like a red ink tattoo or something along those lines? It felt very special. A very special gift from a special someone, maybe. Maybe that could be a lover, that could be a friend, that could be a family member, or maybe even it is from like Spirit. Like Spirit wanted to make sure you had this, like made sure it was addressed to you. It's interesting. I'm really, really curious to see what this is all about. Let's go ahead and pull some cards to see what Spirit has to say about this for you guys. So Spirit, what is the major theme happening for Aquarius in June? What does Aquarius need to know right now about what's going on in their life? What they need to hear? Tell me about June for Aquarius. What is this? Clear, cancel, and release. Interesting. So there's something you may be getting out of clearing your energy, out of closing doors, out of, blocking certain energies out. There could be something at the other end of that. So those of you that are going through the process of like closing doors, which is also similar to Capricorn's reading, by the way, check it out if you have strong Capricorn in your chart. But like, this is like, I block out all negativity. I block out the bad feelings that may come up within me. And again, let me clarify, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel your feelings or process them, but I think, the difference now between the illusions of what fear tries to project onto you and how you should feel versus what you know for yourself and what you know that should you kind of have a new spin on it, a new take on it, or just avoid it altogether, how much more optimistic your thoughts are, how much more uplifting your energy is. You guys are very sensitive. I'm feeling like maybe even Pisces energy for some of you guys, Pisces rising, Pisces moon, but you guys pick up on everything. And when you're such a strong empath like that, you tend to pick up on the feelings, the expectations, the worries, the fears of everyone. So I definitely feel as if you guys are starting to know that. I wonder if some of you have become like really interested in learning about empaths and energy clearing and energy healing this month, because it has a strong impact on you and your well-being. And I think you guys kind of are starting to feel that, like when you're around certain people, your energy just plummets, or you just, you know, feel negative for the rest of the day. And I think you guys are becoming more aware of that. The letter C is sticking out to me, as in Charlie, as in crystal, first, middle, last initial can mean something for some of you guys. But it's like, Aquarius, you're not taking any shit this month, honestly, and you are really just clearing out what you need to do for your well-being, your time, your space. But it feels like as you do that, you know, you have a greater impact on yourself and others. What I mean by that is when you kind of start to stick to your authentic true self by, you know, filtering out the debris of other people's energies, projections, judgments towards you, you are actually a stronger light. And I feel that when you do that energy clearing that some of you have started to think about doing or already have been doing it, you're already starting to see the impact of it. I do feel like you guys are getting better sleep from it. I do feel like you guys are, you know, more relaxed, less stressed out from it this month. And there may be people this month that may be trying to come at you to bring you back to that, you know, version of your life that you took on other people's worries, problems, and you're like, no. You're deciding when it is your place to partake in something and when you are taking on someone else's burden. That's powerful. Tell me more. Tell me more about June for Aquarius. Good fortune, see? Wow, you guys really are balancing the karmic scales of justice. Like I'm seeing the justice card in my mind's eye. Some of you could have strong Libra in your chart, but it says invite magic in. So yeah, it's kind of like put out all the BS, the residue that you know is not good for you, and invite the good in. You guys are becoming a lot more receptive to energies and frequencies and vibrations that are of what you want for yourself and what you know is best for you. So fortune's on your side this month, Aquarius, and you have luck on your side. And it's from the work that you've been doing to release energies, to take care of long-standing situations that don't need to be your problem anymore. You've cleared the space for something beautiful to come into your life, or even just to see life in a lot more optimistic, freeing, fulfilling way than when you were taking on a bunch of people's stuff that you shouldn't have been. You know, I'm seeing the iris in this card very strongly here, the flower iris. That may be something that closely resonates to you in some sort of way. But yeah, I feel, Aquarius, you felt like you always had to be careful around certain people, to look over your shoulder, just like that Nine of Wands energy almost, just like very protective or just wanting to protect something. But it's like you don't have to be afraid anymore now that you've done the work or have been starting to see the things that you need to avoid. You truly do. Because maybe for some of you guys, having that space of someone else's energy or a situation that you know is not good for you is blocking you from the good fortune that's trying to come through. Not saying it's all your fault, but it can't make space if there isn't any, right? And you guys are making the space here. And you're choosing to be the light. You're choosing to evolve out of a certain vibration that you were in for too long. And that could have been worries, fears, stress, and other people's projections onto you. But Spirit, now seeing the work that you've been doing, wants to give you something in return. That's how I see it here. So let's get into the tarot. I feel like some of you guys almost need to be a little bit more like in your inner child or childlike. Like I wonder if some of you guys grew up really fast. Like you had, you know, parents that were childlike or irresponsible or just emotionally neglectful. So you had to kind of, you know, be the grown-up in some way or be the grown-up for your siblings or whatever. And Spirit kind of wants you to start bringing the light back into your life. So whether that is kind of going to the park and having a picnic, or kind of like painting, or trying things that you kind of missed out on doing as a kid or felt like you didn't have enough time doing. For some of you, that's a clear message here. Tell me more. Oh, yes. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. A gift. I do believe Capricorn also got this. So again, Capricorn can mean something to you, but you guys, I feel this is the coexistence and the co-creation that you're having with spirit, or your spirit guides that sees that you have been, even some of you, it's like generational clearing, generational trauma clearing, past life trauma clearing. Even for some of you that may not even be fully aware that some of the residue that you're carrying on to are from past lives. I would look into that if you've ever been curious about it. But yeah, I think that now that you've planted that seed, it's growing, Aquarius. And I feel this is going to be tangible. So even it's like a sign from spirit, whatever this is, something coming into your world, a payoff, a loan payoff, you know, a gift from someone that meant a lot to you. Something along those lines. We'll clarify this card as well, but it's going to show you that you are doing the good work, that you are putting the work in, and something good is going to come out of it. Tell me more for Aquarius. By the way, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Emperor. Whoa, leveling up. Aries energy here. So you guys, again, with that cancel, clear, what was it? Cancel, clear, and release. Like, you are really sure of the things that are going to help your foundation, that are going to help you remain to be true to who you are. You may be turning down certain people, certain things this month. And I feel like a lot of you guys used to feel bad about it, used to worry about if it hurt someone's feelings, but you guys know that you're good people. You know that you would give a lot to someone that needs it, but you're not going to be taken advantage of. You're not going to be used. And your Emperor energy is going to be decisive, disciplined, and holding those boundaries. So someone may be trying to, you know, throw you off course by the work you've been doing. And that could be a test from the universe. But with your Emperor energy, who's going to try to test you? I mean, come on. You guys are in a strong presence of power here. And by holding out, you know, from any temptation that could distract you from this gift, or the good fortune coming in, or try to sway you another way, or make you feel bad, like, you are standing your ground here powerfully with the Emperor. You guys are tapping into your masculine energy. For once is what I'm hearing. I don't know, maybe you guys always were the ones that had to like stay quiet, you know, be diplomatic, make sure everyone's okay, but you're making decisions for yourself more adamantly. Tell me more. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Fulfillment of wishes, Pisces energy. That's the gift. And there may be like a baby step that happens in the beginning of the month, or that you've recently experienced or soon will experience, like some sort of sign, some sort of gift. But fully by the end of the month, there's something that you feel fulfilled by. You feel the hard work was worth it. You felt the optimism, the decision making, even holding it out when it was tough. I feel with this authority energy, Emperor energy, even discipline, like if there is some sort of decision you made to stick to a routine that is hard to do, a lot of people wouldn't do, to still wake up every morning and to decide to do it every day. And look at that, Nine of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the throat chakra. So yeah, you guys are speaking your truth. You're living your truth. You're expressing your truth. You are telling people your needs, your wants. You're listening to other people's needs and wants, but if it doesn't feel right with you, you are going to decide that for yourself and not feel pressured to. And that's what's kind of clearing up the space for this Nine of Cups to happen at the end of the month. But I feel part of what you're blocking out are people or situations, or even your own thought patterns or beliefs that were discouraging you, or were making you feel like you had to do something you didn't want to do just to please, you know, the greater good outside of yourself, Aquarius. You're unlocking your throat chakra by being more assertive, by being more vocal, by being more truthful. I wonder if some of you guys, and this is something I can relate to, I wonder if it's because I'm an Aquarius moon, but some of you guys, like, we grow up with the idea that, you know, being honest is the best way to be, and it is, but it's hard when you grow up in a way where if you had like an emotionally unstable parent and you couldn't express your true feelings because it would be a blow up, it would be, you know, projection, it would come back to you. You sometimes had to learn you couldn't be honest, you couldn't be truthful because you would be in trouble. So you guys are growing out of that this month, and you're trying to be someone where no matter what, yeah, you know, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but at the same time, I need to say what's on my mind. I need to say what's on my heart. That is part of what's the cancel and clearing within your space. And if there's something you've wanted to say to someone for a long time, you have the potential to do it this month. Maybe even like writing it in a letter could be easier for some of you. And even if you can't do that, you know it's just going to be a blow up. You know it's just they're not ready to hear it. What's really therapeutic for me is just writing a letter as if I would send it to them. And then just, I'm weird, right? I just like place it somewhere where maybe someone can find it and take in that, like, be that vessel for someone else. Like, it could be in my house, it could be at the park, it could be, you know, hidden under a rock somewhere. Like, that's how I feel I can do it without confronting someone I know is just not going to hear me out. It is going to hurt me by using my truth. So, wow, this is really great, guys. I want to clarify these cards to go deeper here. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Yes, you're in your baddie era. Okay, you guys are bosses. You guys are having like ideas that you want to try out with the Ace of Pentacles, or with this gift, you have ideas of what to do from it. Like, you know, if you get that extra little bump, pay raise, or, you know, a gift from someone, how you can kind of use that to your benefit. So let's just say, I wonder even some of you guys may be like winning a raffle or like that type of energy almost, or like someone couldn't use their tickets to the concert so they gave it to you, like that type of energy, right? And you're seeing how it's kind of proof that the work you've been doing has been empowering, will return to you in some way. And it's making you more confident in yourself. It's making you more confident in your decisions. And I gotta say, if there may be someone asking you out on a date, and it would be your first date, whether that was in the beginning of June or maybe very soon, you guys are about to go on it, or you'll be asked. This is someone who thinks you're really sexy, really hot, really attractive, wants to treat you to something, wants to impress you. Tell me more about the Emperor for Aquarius. Okay, then we have the Page of Cups. Ooh, okay. So this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's different messages, different groups of you. So for some of you guys, I do feel like someone sees that you are becoming a lot more powerful in yourself, holding your boundaries and not so easily influenced by, you know, people trying to make you feel bad, right? So there could be someone that is trying to do that same card that they pull all the time of like, I'm sorry, I was just in a bad mood. And that's okay once, twice, maybe even 3 times, but every single time it's like, oh, I was just in a bad mood, you just upset me. There has to be some sort of level where it's like, okay, but you need to learn how to control your emotions. That's how I'm kind of feeling here for some of you guys. Others of you, with this Page of Cups and the Emperor, again, that's part of what I was saying with that childlike energy, where it may kind of sound weird at first, but like going to, you know, paddle boating or going rock climbing, trying something that would kind of free your inner child is actually empowering you even more. So if you have those opportunities or have always been wanting to try those like new fun things, that you kind of have been holding yourself back from, thinking, oh, I'm too old, or, you know, it takes me out of my comfort zone. It's the thing that's actually going to empower your masculine a lot more. And you may be surprised at how you feel after all of it, like going, you know, zip lining, whatever that is, right? Some of you, I gotta say, there could be a child of yours that has been trying to take advantage of your of you, really. So whether that's your generosity or whether that's your patience or like, you know, they use the past against you type of thing. You could still have love for that child. You always will. It's your child. But at the same time, you need to let them know that you are your own person and you're not going to be disrespected based off the past. There may be someone that is trying to rebel here, I almost feel. And that's not saying you can't let them be their individuals, but or be their individual selves, but I feel in the process of somewhat like it's deliberately hurting you or emotionally hurting your feelings in a sense. The way they say it, the way they express it. Someone could be a really good drawer. I'm seeing that. So that may be like an idea of letting your inner child out, like kind of sketching and drawing or making art again. Maybe poems I'm seeing too. Now tell me about this 9 of Cups for Aquarius. Okay, we have the Devil. Whoa, that's the cancel, clear, release. Capricorn energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. 2 4s here. Your birthday could be February 4th, February 14th, January 24th. You could be seeing a lot of 4s from the universe. You're holding it down, Aquarius. And by that, like, yeah, something that you feared would happen should you speak your truth, should you live yourself, should you do, you know, hold your boundaries or vocalize things. It's going to see that, like, that fear of, you know, what if this would happen if I did this was never going to be the case. Your 9 of Cups is delivering you out of all of those fears that held you back from expressing yourself, of being truthful, of feeling powerful, really, Aquarius, with the Emperor twice here. And I feel with the Devil, it's kind of like you are proving the Devil wrong. That they could have held you back, that they could have swayed you differently, that they could have had control over you. Again, whether this is something outside of yourself or that interferes within you, right? And I'm feeling lower back pain right now. So I wonder if some of you guys have been looking into healing that and maybe finding something that will be very helpful for that as well. But yeah, I think your fears are unfounded, Aquarius, from everything that you thought you couldn't do by being yourself or vocalizing yourself. And it's going to be shown as a blessing or a gift by the end of the month that really puts the Devil in their place, whether that is something that is, you know, an increase in energy, an increase in friends, an increase in, I don't know, it's almost for some of you like you never thought this may have would happen. This 9 of Cups with the Devil. You thought, you know, it was just something that was never going to be in your reach until you find out it was there all along. You just needed to face the Devil within or without, you know, outside of yourself. It's very general with this here. So some of you, it's really Spirit kind of saying, like, for each of you, this is different. But what I can say is that it's something that with the 9 of Cups, you're overcoming that fear of something never happening, never coming, never being what you wanted it to be. That's going to be proven wrong. Someone could have like a Chinese character tattoo as well, I'm saying here. All right. Tell me more about June for Aquarius. Angel of Balance, see? That's what I was saying with like balancing out the scales of karmic justice. The Angel of Balance is seeing that you're doing the work and therefore the balance will be restored. Therefore, you will see the repercussions of your actions, of your attempts, of your tries. Something is coming back into balance. Something is turning around in your favor, Aquarius. And you will see that by the end of the month and however that's meant to be shown or displayed. The gift you've been waiting for, the, you know, general good that's happening from you acting out of your best intentions and holding down your boundaries. Everything is coming into play. And any wrongs that you felt have happened from the past are being put to right now that you are reaching in this power for yourself, and you're going to see that balance restored. A lot of you too are drinking a lot more water, and that's helping your energy as well. Or some of you need to drink more water, definitely, and that's part of the reason why your energy levels are so down. Tell me more about June for Aquarius. Intimacy. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So I was feeling that for a few of you guys, especially at the beginning of the month, or maybe it starts at the beginning of the month, but you guys may be coming closer to someone that is part of your like unexpected gift, right? Like especially if you weren't looking for love, but it just, you guys met, you really clicked. And that's kind of maybe the spark that's happening. But also some of you guys could be very intimate with the side of yourselves that you put down for too long, especially this one being blue here with that throat chakra card we saw, like the one that wanted to express themselves, to say how they truly felt. You are nurturing that energy to come about, and you're feeling a lot more secure within yourself by doing that. Angel assistance, bottom of the deck. I had to take a look. The angels are with you, helping you, encouraging you to work through this as well. I mean, yeah, angels are all around you, Aquarius. And some of you guys, yeah, if you've been very afraid to fall in love or be in love, I think by the end of the month that fear will be seized. I do think this is someone that is meant to help restore any sort of heartbreak or karmic traumas that may have happened from love before. All right, Aquarius, there could be someone who's bald or balding. I'm just saying. Obviously not for everyone. But all right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys and see if there's anything else Spirit wants you to know about this good fortune, about this Nine of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles. Looks like things are really turning around for you, Aquarius. The scales are being put back to place. I love it. Anything else for Aquarius? Okay. Dharana, excuse me. Dharana. Okay. So I'm going to read the excerpt from the book because I'm getting used to these cards myself, but I think the author wrote it so beautifully. All the messages, I want to share them with you. So let's see. Dharana. Dharana 73 under the category of yoga. 8 stages of yoga, single focus concentration. Yep. It is time to focus your mind on one goal to undergo the transformation that comes from concentration. The birthing process of an idea takes deep commitment to usher it to life. Through single focus commitment, you will be able to deepen your understanding of your goal and from its core, bring it to fruition. This is the time to say no to everything that is not related to your dharma. Practice dharana and focus on what it is you came to this earth to do. Okay, yeah, throat chakra is still kind of acting up, right? So there is still some clearing that has to be done in the throat chakra in whatever way you feel is fit. But I'm telling you guys, like, yeah, you are filtering in, deciding what your main focus needs to be. And by doing that, you're manifesting exactly what it is that you want. With the good fortune card here, with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Nine of Cups, you are seeing the power of your confidence and your mind when you decide to do something. I mean, that's part of your gift of being a fixed sign, right, Aquarius? You will get there if you decide it to be. And I think the cards are saying you very well may get that in the month of June, or you're in the process of having it very, very soon. So I want to say congratulations, Aquarius, because this feels well earned. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you need to hear right now, what may be coming in June. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.